You are welcome to today's political broadcast, and we are still discussing Nigerian politics as things begin to unveil. P2B is making inroads in some key states in the north, and these have continued to upset Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, knowing fully well that P2B's strong influence and penetration into the north will cause a havoc political earthquake come 2027. And these have made the ruling party to be worried, scared, and panicking because P2B is planning 2027 in a different angle that is going to shake the entire political space in Nigeria come 2027. That is why you have to pay attention for any move that P2B is making, knowing fully well how smart, intelligent that man is. Remember, in ADC, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar planned to trap him using coalition as a way to deceive P2B, but P2B was more smart than he think, and P2B left ADC and went into NDC, and since he went into that NDC, he have been going around to strengthen that party from strength to strength, and is now showing clearly that P2B is doing a lot of work in NDC. So that is why we are here to discuss what are those moves P2B is making that is really upsetting the ruling party APC. From an insider revealing, P2B is forming a political alliance with the North Central Zone and Northwest Zone, and this is causing a serious panic in Atiku's camp and APC as a whole. What is he trying to achieve in North Central? That is what we are going to discuss in detail, because as you know very well, Bola Ahmed Tinubu have already hijacked all the state governors in the North Central Zone. All the 6 state governors are now in APC, and the same thing is happening in Northwest, which have 7 governors. All the 7 governors is in APC, and Tinubu is forming it as a structure and giving them a marching order that they must deliver their states to him in 2027, knowing fully well that the organic support which he enjoyed from late President Muhammad Buhari is no longer there, and he knows the only way he can win 2027 presidential election is through the governors of the northern region. But P2B, being smart enough, is making inward in the North Central and the Northwest. And as you know very well, the Northwest and North Central have the largest voting population in all the 6 geopolitical zones. And this is the main reason why I was very, very happy when I got the report that Obi is strongly making an inward in the North Central, trying to form an alliance between the North Central and the Northwest. This is a strategic move, and this move can cause a political earthquake come 2027 if he organizes it in a perfect manner, because we all know what happened in 2023. In North Central, P2B won North Central, but North Central was rigged in favor of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Imagine a state like Benue State that is dominated by Christians. P2B did not win Benue State because of alleged rigging that happened in Benue State. I bet you P2B won Benue State wholeheartedly. Remember that among the G5 governors of Wike, Benue State Governor Samuel Ortom was the only governor among the G5 governors that supported Peter Obi's presidential campaign in 2023. But APC knows that if P2B was able to win Benue State, he have won North Central, and this will give him an edge in the presidential election. And they rigged it out in Benue State but he was able to win Plateau State and Nasarawa State, and also went ahead and won Niger State. Now, the whistleblower have revealed that the alliance will cut across 4 states in the North Central: Benue State, Nasarawa State, Kogi State, and Niger State. These are 3 key main states that we are looking up to, that P2B is organizing this alliance in a way that all those states in North Central that is majorly dominated by Christians, and he swept very well during 2020 presidential election. He can be able to combine the structures of those states to form an alliance with the Northwest, because North Central always vote in the same pattern with the Northwest. And if this alliance succeed, P2B will be announced the winner of 2027 general election before 12 noon that day. Take it from me. Another very strategic important region is Northwest. Pay attention to this region because it always has the largest voting population in the entire geopolitical zones in Nigeria. And that is why if P2B could be able to make an alliance between the North Central and the Northwest, oh my God, he's definitely going to sweep the entire North Central and the entire Northwest. Because in 2023 presidential election, P2B did not get much vote in the Northwest. He only scored 350,000 votes, which is very, very tiny chunk of votes, because Alhaji Atiku Abubakar scored over 2.3 million votes in Northwest, and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, with the help of late Muhammad Buhari, got over 2.6 million votes in Northwest alone. That boosted their votes. But notwithstanding, P2B was still able to garner votes in other regions to score over 6.1 million votes, almost leveling up with Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. But this time around, in the Northwest zone, P2B is planning so that alliance from the 4 states of the North Central, Kogi, Plateau, Nasarawa, and Niger State, will cut into 3 states of the Northwest, which is Kano, Kaduna, and Jigawa State. As you know very well, that Rabi Musa Kwankwaso is from Kano State, and we believe that P2B is going to win Kano through the influence of Rabi Musa Kwankwaso, and Jigawa State being in proximity with Kano State, he can be able to make inward and win Jigawa State. What about Kaduna State? As you know very well, that Kaduna State is dominated in the south by Christian population, and they have always voted in the direction of the Christian presidency. So we are having that in mind, and P2B always put it to the consideration that Kaduna will vote in the same pattern with Kano and Jigawa State. And if that happens, the whole chunk of vote from Kano State join with Kaduna State and Jigawa State, and some chunks of vote he will get in Zamfara, Kebbi, Katsina, he can be able to win Northwest, which will be the major determinant of 2027 presidential election. So Alhaji Atiku Abubakar also knows that the game in 2027 is going to be totally different from what happened in 2023, because of one thing: the coming of Rabi Musa Kwankwaso into the fold of P2B is going to cause a political tsunami that not even the APC ruling party can be able to stop it in 2027. And we are looking forward for that, because we are tired of this ugly trend in Nigeria, killing every day from bad economy, insecurity, and so on and so forth. APC have failed Nigeria, and most Nigerians are waiting for NDC to do the right thing and form this alliance that will defeat Bola Ahmed Tinubu come 2027, because The time is now, and a new Nigeria is possible. What is your take in this latest P2P move? Do you think his alliance between the North Central, Northwest can really upset Bola Ahmed Tinubu come 2027? What is your take? Drop it on the comment section, and don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe so that many more Nigerians, both home and abroad, that are interested in what is going on in Nigeria politically will have the opportunity to watch the video and also aid their opinion. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye.